So dyskinesia literally means abnormal movement. If you've studied, there's a whole field called kinesiology, which is the study of human movement. So dyskinesia is literally misalignments, malfunctions in the way things move. The way we first see this is in the birth process itself, when things may get pulled or they get twisted and they get torqued and everything gets stuck or jammed. Think of it like a door that doesn't quite shut right? It gets off kilter on its hinges and it doesn't go all the way shut, or it creaks. That's what dyskinesia is within our spine, and how it starts to affect our nervous system. And why does this matter? It matters because of this big word called proprioception. So proprioception is the messages that travel on your nervous system that send to your brain and say everything's doing what it should. We have two different sides of this. We have proprioception that says everything's good, and then we have nociception, which we'll get into, that says things aren't going the way they should be. So basically noise. So think of it as we've got like Kenny G playing in the background when proprioception is as it should be. And on the other side, we've got like Slipknot, screamo death metal happening in your brain. And think of trying to focus and think of trying to filter that out when the perception is that, and go, okay, now I'm just going to try and dull that noise down so that I can make sense of what's happening around me. And that's where we start to see these focus issues. They don't hear and they don't retain. It's because there's this noise happening in their brain. 60% of all that proprioception neuromessaging in our bodies comes from our spine. So that's a massive amount. I mean, we've got all these bones in our feet and hands and wrists, and the vast majority of it comes from our spine, because our spine has two jobs. Number one, it holds us up from gravity, right? So gravity's beating you down all day long, and your spine's job is to efficiently hold you upright. Number two is its job is to protect your spinal cord and nervous system. It's literally like armor around your nervous system, and it has to move in all these different ways and planes of motion, all while not interfering with all the intricate nerves and spinal cord that are involved with it. 33% of that comes from the top three vertebrae in your neck, right? So why would that be so important? Because your brainstem is an extension of your brain, and it goes down to about C3 in your neck. That's responsible for all of the basically prehistoric functions of our body. That's what keeps us alive. It's like respiration, and all these old, reptilian functions come from that, from the brainstem. So our bodies are very, very, very concerned with alignment and what's going on in the upper part of our neck. So where does it first begin? I'm glad we haven't got dinner out yet. I made it just in time, because it's never my intention when they first bring your food out to show you this video. In this video, if you are easily upset by surgeries or blood, this is a very graphic video, so feel free to turn away, but it's a live C-section with a vacuum assist. And so it's pretty intense. What I want you to focus on particularly is what the baby actually goes through. And also then, kind of just the whole cavalierness of the process itself.